Good day, ladies and germs. I hope you're all having a wonderful time staring at this black screen. Just give me 1 second to fix it all up. What in the name of Chuck? Also, my lips ain't moving. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. The name is Ricky T. Bones. Whew, that was fun, now wasn't it? Yes, sir, we are coming to you live at some point today. Allow me to fix this up for you. Okay. We're gonna do something real quick. Just give us 1 second. Nope, that didn't fix anything. Alright. So, the big hullabaloo for today is the magnificent fight of the century. Before we continue, may I introduce myself? My name is Ricky T. Bones. Normally, I'm what you call a private investigator, but today of all days, I am hosting the Mayhem Bowl with my boy Gnarl Glowtooth, who unfortunately couldn't make it to this pregame special. Alright. AV guys, at some point you gotta get your shit together. Oh, sorry. Should I not swear live on television? I'm sorry, I'm only in front of like, what, 1 million people right now? What do you mean there isn't a single one? This is what I get when I work with amateurs, I swear. Oh, for crying out loud. There. What you saw was nothing. What you see is nothing. It's just, you know, scuff of all kinds. Ain't that the special of the day? So, today's story is about the Carcass City Creeps taking on the Philadelphia Evils. Man, I can tell you one thing about these teams, and it's that they love to hurt their enemies more than you'd like to believe. The Philadelphia Evils, they prefer to do it physical, like, you know, break a QB's arm, his shoulder, then work on them mentally. Now, the Carcass City Creeps, on the other hand, they're all about the mental. Slamming you with ad after ad after ad. Nothing can stop them, not even your favorite premium service. So just try as you might, there is no stopping the Carcass City Creeps. The Evils, on the other hand, are predicted to win this Mayhem Bowl by a landslide, both here and on a different Earth. What might I mean by that statement? Well, let me tell you something. Here on lovely Earth 669, we have a saying. Earth 666 is a horrible place to be, and we're glad we're not there. Yes, sir, that's right. We're coming to you live from an entirely different Earth altogether. This one where I and Gnarl Glowtooth are the true broadcasters of the MFL. At least I'd like to believe it. No, we still got a Grim Blitzrow right here, waiting to just chop our heads off for trying to steal his job. Anyway. A little bit of bone juice to keep the marrow nice and silky. We're gonna get on with this shit show in a second, but first I do have to thank our sponsors, because you know what? We got a little extra surprise for you coming up right after this show. Yeah, and I can't guarantee it's gonna be bloody, but it's definitely gonna be personal. You see, me and Gnarl have set up something, and we need to fund it, so you might hear some shenanigans occurring throughout the broadcast today. The regular Super Bowl of yore had a bunch of ads, and unfortunately, the MFL doesn't exactly allow time for that, at least on our broadcast. So, we're going to be pushing these into the scenario, and you might hear them every now and again. They've been pre-prepared. Everything has been premeditated, just not well executed. So if you'll just give us a second while our AV guys continue to mercilessly waste our time, I tell you what, I'm not on the beat for about, what, 5 minutes? And these guys are making monkeys look smarter than them. You hear that? Monkeys are smarter than you. Yeah, I'm talking to you, bonehead. I swear. Anyway, I'm sure the AV guys are trying to plot my demise, but eventually the show will get on the road. Man, me and Gnarl ain't been in together in a hot minute, honestly. It's times like these where I remember why I probably don't hang out with that guy off screen. He's got into a lot of shit recently, and I'm sure he's trying to pay off his debts any way he can. More than likely, this is why he set up the little wager we got going on next game. What do I mean by that? Stay tuned to find out, baby. It's gonna be fun. Okay. How we looking on everything over here? Uh-oh. Did he screw something up today? AV guy just screw something up again, huh? Nah, whatever. Now this game is being overshadowed by the one that has been run by the official channel of the Mutant Football League. Friggin' Glory Hounds already decided to put up their predictions. And now we're playing catch-up in our case. So, I'd say without further ado, we can probably get this started, assuming my AV guys aren't gonna bug me anymore. Yeah? They getting all clear? Okay, looks like we're getting the all clear. I'm gonna get my lovely mug off the screen, and we are gonna get this started. Gnarl will be joining me in the control booth in just a bit. But before I go, 2 pieces of advice. Number 1, patience is a virtue. I thank you for being patient, and we're probably gonna have to edit down the VOD because of all this delay. Second off, if you hear any paper rustling, it's because we have a long list of ad space to get through. So bear in mind, this is a professional broadcast, and we are somehow not professionals. All right, without further ado, take it away, AV guys. God. Why is my mic still on, huh? Why is it on? Welcome to University of Chimera Stadium in Tombstone, Arizona. I'm your host, Gnarl Glowtooth, and with me is the seemingly hot-headed Ricky T. Bones. You cooking under there, Ricky? I gotta tell you something. Getting sand in the bones is never a good time with me. I used to live pretty close to a desert, and now I regret having moved back to one.
Aren't you from Las Vegas?
Not exactly. Anyway, it's the play of the game. It's the game of the year. It is the Mayhem Bowl, ladies and gentlemen. We have the Carcass City Creeps and the Philadelphia Eagles, the 2 most hated teams in the MFL right now.
Why are they hated?
Well, let's see. Several counts of homicide on favorite teams by the Philadelphia Eagles. They literally wiped out the quarterback team last year. Or I should say last game. I don't think it was last year. Good grief.
Yeah, that would be quite a while ago. Anyway, simple rules of the game are as follows. Get the ball to the end zone and don't die. Pretty hard to do if you ask me.
Starting us off, you may notice that we have a bit of different rules than the official Mutant Football League channel. Yes, sir. We are in for a gore fest of about 7 minutes per quarter. Expect us to be long, drawn out, and full of scoring. I see that sneer on your face, Gnarl. Don't you dare make a dirty joke on live television.
I wasn't thinking of anything. And the crowd goes wild as Larius Speed picks up an interception.
And loses a couple of teeth, too. Damn, now that hit was hard. MFL Game Day is sure for one thing, and one thing only.
And what's that?
Absolute, unadulterated violence and acts of God you didn't expect. Carnage Razor picks up a thunder-shocked fumble. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is the greatest example of a dirty trick. Sticking a lightning rod down somebody's pants and not telling them what?
Anyway, what were you saying about last year's game?
I don't know. My mind just went blank for a second. Oh, murder ball cuts through two defenders. And I think that last, I'd have to say that last play was undone by a little bit of time warp. Oh, and there he is. There's that smug son of a gun, Hattrick Mahomes.
What do you got against him? He's the poster boy everybody loves.
Exactly why I hate him. He's the popular kid in school whom you can't seem to get away from. And we got a bit of a... What would you call this again, Gnarl?
This is a bit of rage and a couple of dead defenders. Damn.
Demonte Raddox leaves the field in a body bag. Well, I gotta tell you, these teams are out for blood. I wonder if it's because they were set to all-pro by the game's officiators.
Hard to say. Doesn't look like it. They may be losing a lot of health, but I doubt this game will end in a total KO.
Wait, what does total KO mean? Doesn't that mean knockout?
Kill all organisms. The all is silent.
Okay, we're getting word from the officiators. We may have to restart this game. God, that's exactly how the creeps won their championship game. Come on now, boys. And it's a murder ball sailing from Waylon Hurts all the way to AJ Grau as he brings it down to the 26 line before the end zone. That's a massive pass play for a huge gain. And Rashady Helton leaves the arena, not moving as much as he used to.
1st and 10, 26 to the goal line. Brawlston Bolt runs it down the gut for 5.
Everybody's taking a beating out here, but it looks like the officials are going to let this one slide. We may have to alter some things for next game, though. Waylon Hurts walks it back, heads it to demented sight. Touchdown Eagles as they break the mold and start us off with 6 points on the board.
Great. Now we're just going to hear it on all the radios and all the...
Excuse me, sorry. You got something to read there.
Oh, yeah. This field goal was brought to you by Mega Mechanics, best spacecraft service this side of the galaxy.
Hey, Magum! Good to see you, buddy. Wow, he must be loaded if he can send advertisements all the way to a different planet entirely.
I wouldn't know anything about Magum. Who was he?
Oh, he was this guy who filled in for you back when, you couldn't make an interplanetary flight thanks to your fear of heights.
Look, when you think about it, it's really not that uncommon to be scared of flying into a star, and holy cow, he just got blown to bits!
The burn returner has been killed, ladies and gentlemen. That severely cripples their ability to continue a drive. Okay, camera guys, any day now. Thank you.
We're starting at the middle of the field for the Carcass City Creeps. Things can only go downhill from here. Patrick Mahomes sends it to the center, and Posh Robo gets eaten by a worm as Rico Charman reclaims it for the Creeps. He's at the 40, the 20, the 10. Touchdown Creeps!
And that is a massive run, cracking a couple eggs and making some badass omelet. Look at that. Look at that roster sheet. My God, it looks more like the mortuary section of a newspaper.
I gotta tell you, oh my God, that reminds me of my old days.
For God of God, would you stop mentioning that massacre? Every time I see the news articles celebrating its 10th anniversary, I'm just like, why?
It was a good time to be had by all, if anybody was around to enjoy it. And that chip shot was brought to you by Gehenna Vacations. Come on down for fun in the sun and gunfights after midnight.
Tyrant Eagle picks up the burn receive and gets a nice elbow straight to what would you call that anatomical piece? I never remember my xenology.
Me neither. I just kind of skipped those classes and played some murder ball.
You really are meant to be a football star, you know that? Lyle Sanders takes it down the gut and gets his gut snapped. 2:40 left in this first quarter. 2nd and 5. Philadelphia Eagles have the ball. They have the manpower. They have the skill. And Hurts gets sacked. Bringing it up to 3rd and 10. They ain't even made it past the midpoint, and Gris Stones is showing off the family jewels. Third and 10. We're about to end this first quarter in just 2 minutes.
Waylon Hurts hands it off. And Chris Lemons is there with the receive. And he's got a beast boost injection to make sure he gets all the way to the end zone. He's taking a beating. Can he make it? Another interception and another touchdown for the Creeps.
Damn. All right. Well done, boys. I mean, Patrick Mahomes, die. Ugh.
You don't really have a pony in this race, do you?
I mean, my Hellboys kind of got beat by, what was it? The Evils, right? And the Evils decimated the 40 Nightmares. I feel like I owe them something, right? And that's another chip shot. We'll be skipping the ads on that one. We're just going to keep these to about maybe 2 a quarter.
It's time for the kickoff to another great drive by the Evils, and probably another interception.
Tyrant Eagle brings it down the field. He makes it to the 40. My mistake. That is the 65, I believe. And we got a couple more dead on the field. Whew, boy. This place is looking more and more like my graveyard.
What do you mean your graveyard?
Well, when you got a job that involves all the murder I get, you kind of have to build a mortuary around your career. Parker Ginsu laterals it off to Menace Painwell as he passed the first line with ease. We're at 45 and holy God! Jeez, why'd they pick Arizona of all places to host the Mayhem Bowl? I mean, consider this. We got worms, we got mines. This place is practically a war zone. There should be hunters out here, not football players.
Well, where's the fun in playing football without a little danger? Oh, speaking of danger,
that's a penalty. 15-yard unnecessary manslaughter on the Carcass City Creeps. You gotta remember, homicide is only legal during the play.
And we lose A.J. Gnarl. May you rest in peace.
You and your lycanthrope familiarity.
It's 1st and 10, and the Evils are knocking on heaven's door. Touchdown!
This game is going faster than oh god, there's so many different ways I could ward that, and none of them are appealing to me. "41 seconds left on the clock, and we are about to enjoy another chip shot courtesy of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Both of these teams are neck and neck, and this is only the beginning. This first quarter is more eventful than, well, most of Mutant Football history.
Yeah, especially more eventful than that game with the Evils versus the 40 Nightmares. I tell you what, with every single one of their QBs either down, out, or injured, the 40 Nightmares really didn't stand a chance.
I'd have to agree. And you can't really do a game without pass plays now, can you?
1st and 10. We are at the 32 in the creep zone. Patrick Mahomes laterals it to High Deadwoods as he gets slammed into the ground with a period.
Don't you mean an exclamation point?
Well, if it's a period, it's more like he's just lying there. Patrick Mahomes running away with the ball. And heck, Fearsome picks it up once again. Mahomes is just off of his game as we end this first quarter. 14-14, it's the Evil's ball now. And that's the start of the second quarter here in Scarizona. We've got a quick look at the roster here. Plenty of dead on the field and off the field, as well as the burn receiver for, I believe it was the Philadelphia Eagles, right?
Hard to say. Everything's moving so fast. Does this seem faster to you?
Well, that's because, my friend, we were kind of playing in the amateur leagues with the... Whoa! Hold the phone. They are already knocking on the creep's door and saying, I want in and I want some of that custard.
Custard, really?
It's the best I can think of at the moment. He's laddering it over to Menace and touchdown Eagles. And that amazing interception and drive was brought to you by Monsatan Industries, ensuring that your front yard stays green one insect genocide at a time.
You know, when you think about it, it's the wording that really gets the point across, how effective it is.
What, not the multiple lawsuits about bones turning green?
It explains why it's so popular around Mile High.
I swear to you, there used to be fruits you could use for dye, not raw chemicals.
And here's the kickoff to the Creeps. Let's see how long they can hold on to the ball this time.
Ravage Belts brings it up to the 33 line. That's about average for burn receivers.
1st and 10. Let's get this rolling. My God, I'm surprised that running back survived.
Well, so much for that. A blitzer goes down yet again.
This is turning out to be a bloody battle, ain't it?
I'll say. And I'm speaking without experience here. I ain't got no blood.
Patrick Mahomes sends out a pass that doesn't get interference. And Ravage Belch patches the first down line, knocking away defenders. Fumble! And he goes down in a puff of pink. That amazing kill was brought to you by Lacey's. If your clothes aren't trying to strangle you, you need to pay us a visit and the credit card that you owe us.
These advertisements are starting to get a little ham-fisted, don't you think?
I mean, where's the problem in honesty is the best policy?
14-21, the Evils have picked hat-trick yet again. Oh, God, that was like getting hit by 4 trains at once.
How the hell would you get hit by 4 trains at once?
You play Daredevil on a 4-way crossing?
Are you speaking from experience?
No, I'm just being honest. Parker Gensu gets slammed down 3 yards from the first down line.
Oh, and he's going down with the fishes.
Do you see any bodies of water here? There's no fishes to be found.
Sleeping with the worms then?
Okay, that seems about right. And slapping it away means that they are going to have to send it out of their zone and into the Creeps' open clutches. And with that punt, the Philadelphia Evils are going to have to hand it off. 4:15 left in this second quarter. Zach Rascal walks off the field with what looks to be that kind of looks like a sprained ankle to me.
Which paw is it?
It's his left.
He's faking it. Nobody sprains their left paw. Whoa!
Yeah, maybe look before you run, but then again, when you're at warp speed with a warp speed dirty trick like that, you don't really get a chance to react. You or the defenders. And that sends him into the quicksand. Snap goes the ball as High Deadwood's out from the... Whoa! Thunderstruck!
That's new.
Yeah, I've been pretty bored now that we're not exactly well-paid employees of the MFL.
Speak for yourself. I do promos all the time.
Well, that's because you're actually originally a part of it, you know? Me, I'm just some bag of bones they found on the sideline and said, hey, you know what? We can take care of your gambling debt, dear God. And with that, we lose another player to the roughhousing of the MFL. Oh, wait, never mind. That's just a plain old fumble. 2nd and 1. Easy first down by the Evils. Oh! Penalty! Boys, curb your enthusiasm.
15-yard unnecessary manslaughter penalty on the Carcass City Creeps. There's only 2 quarterbacks remaining on the Evils roster. My, how the tables have turned.
Don't remind me, man. I mean, I've got it recorded. I've got it saved. I'm looking forward to rewatching it after... Oh! Yeah, safe to say the Evils are getting a taste of their own medicine as their QBs and, frankly, their entire roster goes down one man at a time. Or I should say one mutant at a time. Is there even any superhumans on that team?
If there were, they're probably dead now.
Grim Cynic takes the ball and tosses it wide to Zach Rascal, who breaks off a tackle. He's going for it. 5! And dive into the end zone for all the glory and fame in the world. They're showing off now, but if they continue to keep up this offensive drive, they put their quarterbacks at risk. And a couple of star players fall from grace and into their coffins from the Carcass City Creeps.
As well as a left guard. You know how hard it is to kill those guys? It's like trying to make a brick wall die by spitting on it.
Now I'm going to ask you, did you do that? Are you speaking from experience there?
Hey, me. Chip shot into the uprights, and the Philadelphia Eagles score a 28 over the Carcass City Creeps 14.
It's anyone's guess how this next half is going to go, but I'm not sure if we're going to make it all the way there.
Cruston Bleed, the New Bern receiver, is lucky to be alive after that hit.
There's only one guard left on the Carcass City Creeps defense. That's bad.
So now the Evils have opportunity when they go on offense. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Snap goes the ball, and Patrick Mahomes gets sacked. Ooh, that leg injury is doing him no favors now, is it?
What leg injury?
Don't worry about it. He's just trying to hide it. Second and forever. Jeez, 19 yards to go, and Tarek McKillen gets a power bomb for his efforts. I've said that before, haven't I?
Yes, and you keep stumbling on it every time because it's not exactly the most snappy thing to say. You gotta say everything with more panache, more gravitas. And speaking of gravitas, the 2-minute warning has been called. 2 minutes left in the first half. Whatever you do now will not carry over, and you need to make whatever you can work.
Speaking of work, Patrick Mahomes sends another pick, this time out to Nighthawk, who brings it into the end zone. No problem.
I think the Caucus City Creeps may have invested in a little hate farm and hate wrench. Okay, I had to read the script. Hate wrench insurance.
So now it's 3rd and 13. The Creeps are back in action, and the ref is out of action. Yikes. Welcome to the field, No Eyes Norman. And that's 15 yards to start the Creeps off right. They're out of punting distance. Now they just got to get in field goal distance. Snap goes the ball as Patrick Mahomes decides to run it out himself and gets beaten up for it.
Hey man, you see that? That's right. You can't handle this. You can't handle what I got.
Well,
Yeah,
that made my day. And scratch off my mutant bingo card here. One quarterback you hate dead.
Timeout called by the Caucus City Creeps. They probably just need some time to mourn the loss of their QB.
Okay, what happened? I was playing mutant bingo here.
A lot of blood.
Okay, that's another one I can mark down. All right. Okay, we have a lot of death on the field. Virus Decay coming down. And he's going to have to be photon torpedoed up to his people so they can resurrect him. Another timeout call by the Caucus City Creeps. I'm not sure if they're going to run out of timeouts or people to play with first.
1st and 10. 37. They want to get within field goal range and just... Never you mind. Chad Pennywise gets sacked as soon as the play starts.
Take all you mutants out. That's right. What you talking about?
This Mayhem Bowl is truly living up to its title, I gotta say. And that's the last timeout called by the Caucus City Creeps. They ain't got no left and they ain't got no time. They ain't got no people to work with either. This game might be over before halftime. Chad Pennywise gets destroyed. And yes, the officiator is telling me right now that he may have made this game a little too evil. Third and 18. Yeah, look at that team formation. They haven't got enough to do. Oh, God! And Carcass Schleps bringing it down the end zone. Dear God, he's looking bad off. I think one more tackle is going to put him to sleep for good. And that is if the team can catch him. Oh, never you mind. He's got a word for his trouble. And Lucas Fang sets off a mine. Zyler Smite's trying to be the last man standing. And he ain't even a man. He's a xenomorph. I think with that, we may have a forfeit on our hands, ladies and germs. That was amazing. All the guards have been killed, which means that there is no more team to play with. Ladies and gentlemen, we may have a Mayhem Bowl award on body count. Never mind, we're going to bring in the reserves. It's the Evil's chip shot, which is brought to you. I may as well say this right now because I think this game is about over. Yep. And this coverage of the Mayhem Bowl is brought to you by Grim Blitzrow. I bought this ad space just to tell you, just to say you suck at your job and stop trying to steal mine. Also, Brick says hello. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a bit of a disappointing performance. I mean, it had its moments, sure, but I think the referee is going to call this one a wash. This may have been due on the part of maybe some hidden, I want to say boosters, maybe some steroids. Usually it isn't illegal in the league, but I'm not sure we can call this one on body count alone. That feels like cheating, right? Right? He's eyeballing a couple of those tibias down there again. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to restart this match because that was a painful display of just how brutal the MFL can be. We're going to call that one, unfortunately, a miscount. Bear with us as we reset here. We're also going to adjust the timer so that it'll be 5 minutes per quarter, so we're not here all night. We do have one more event right after this, so please stay tuned. Thank you for being patient, ladies and gents. We are getting started here in just a moment. Alright, the game begins. 5 minutes. We have reset the difficulty here. Apparently, it was set to All Pro, which probably boosted everybody's stats. With the timer set at 5 minutes, we should expect each quarter to end justly. Maybe we'll make it to halftime. But that was quite the epic game, I must say. Alright, Gnarl. Gnarl! Get back here, you dolt.
Sorry. Welcome back to University. Haven't we done this before?
Yes, but it didn't end exactly how the commissioner wanted it to, so we're having a restart. Anyway, I've read a lot of these ads, but I'll go ahead and read off one more. This coverage of the Mayhem Bowl is brought to you by Hate Ranch. Like a good neighbor, Hate Ranch doesn't care. And by eMobile. With whatever you're paying for your phone service, it's not enough.
Ooh, can I leave the last one off?
Yeah, sure.
And also brought to you by Beats by Dread. With bass boosting technology. Who need this with
Your cold reading skills are off the charts, amigo.
Let me try again. Beats by Dread. With bass boosting technology. This good. Who needs treble?
I'm gonna give you a "you tried" sticker for that one. Hold on. Oh, we start off with a bone-crushing kickoff. Now things seem about right. Everybody seemed really jacked last game. 1st and 10, we start at the 37 line, and the crowd goes wild for a run play. Well, Sanders pushes it up, and that's more like it. That's more like it. Commissioner's nodding his head over there saying, yep, that looks good. That looks good. Okay, ladies and germs, we are going to continue this as if nothing ever happened. I'm sure the ground is stained with several mutants' blood. That's never going to come out, and those mines are still there waiting to be served. That was an epic finish to the last one, wasn't it?
I'd say it was back and forth, really. People were dying left and right. It was a complete massacre on both sides. I can't believe they won by body count alone.
No such chance here. Now everybody's been taken off whatever the hell they were hooked up to, and we have a fair fight now. We're going to see this to the end. Snap goes the ball as Valsander gets a run down the middle, and quite a couple elbows for his trouble. 22, and the creeps are getting close. Waylon Hurts steps back and sends out it. Well, that was almost a pick.
Oh, a pick by the Evils. Who'da coulda guessed? Oh, no, that's the creeps. What day is it again?
It's Saturday. At least, nope, it's Sunday. We're broadcasting this live around midday, but for some of you around at home, it might be midnight. 25, we got 3rd and 13 to go. Waylon's got to send it home. And Menace Painwell picks it up for a first down.
You're running back. You're not supposed to be capturing stuff out of the air.
Why are you so finicky about positions? 1st and 7. Menace Painwell takes a quick shotgun run and walks it into the end zone. Touchdown, Evils.
Seriously, you think you go toe-to-toe with me? I will wreck your world. You understand me, Junior? I'll wreck your world.
That's some sweet trash talk coming from him. Here's the chip shot attempt. I kind of wish we had more ads to run.
Is that a request? I mean, I could write some more. I've always written all sorts of stuff shorthand.
No. I think everybody's going to be sick of the ads come Super Bowl.
Well, that's a meta joke. And the bird receiver picks it up right next to a worm. That's a good omen for sure. That's surprising. He brings it up to the 36 line in the creep zone.
Joe Thunder walks off the field looking like he hurt his big pinky toe. Oh, boo-hoo. Oh, jeez, he's dead.
You know, being in the MFL, you know, you saw death all the time. Why do you still get tired? Why do you still get so surprised about it?
My friend, when you've seen death as many times as I have, you learn never to be familiar with it.
Whoa! How about that?
Okay, that one caught me off guard, I'll admit.
High Deadwood's Hell Air is out of the game thanks to a worm. And Virus Decay walks off with, I believe that's a detached appendage. Yes, that is a detached tail. Oh, that's going to have to be fused on.
39 before the mid.
Oh, past the mid. Tarek McKillen walking it past the first down line and gets out of the way of the worm for a first down.
We're 25 in already. Damn, they know how to move those chains.
Snap goes the ball, and Mahomes laterals it off to McKillen, who can't make lightning strike twice.
Or make genius original.
2nd and 10. Mahomes looking deep, sends it deep, and the creeps deflect it easily. My mistake. The Evils do no such thing, and the creeps manage to drop their own ball. It's 3rd and 10, make or break moment, and Mahomes passes it off to McKillen, who doesn't make that first down.
We're going to have to go for the field goal attempt. That is if they've got any brains left from that hit.
4th and 2. This better wrap it up quick.
And it's good. That's going to be good for 3 points from the 30-yard line.
Are you sure about that? Because that ref doesn't look too happy about that. I agree. They look like slackers with that daydreaming. No, Gnarl, you listen to me? Gnarl?
Oh! Oh, the ref died. Hey, could you go down and grab his...
No, I'm not going to grab his spinal column for you, Gnarl. That's like asking me to go friggin' dig up a corpse.
We're at 4th and 27. That field goal has been rejected and refunded. So now all they can do is punt it.
And what a weak Hail Mary of a punt. But the Creeps pick it up and put the Evils at the 20 line. This quarter is about to end, ladies and germs, but whatever happens here will carry over as Waylon Hurst steps back, sends it deep to Dementia Scythe. I'd say that's almost to the midpoint.
End of the second quarter. Start of the second quarter, excuse me. We are now 0-7, and it's still anybody's game.
How is 0-7 anybody's game?
Well, carry the 6 and the 1, and you just need one touchdown to tie this up.
Yeah, if they make it to the end zone, that is.
Damn it! Not again! No!
Okay, 2nd and 12. Waylon Hurts steps back, looking for targets, looking for opportunities, and the defense took the opportunity to stick some silly putty on that ball. A good old-fashioned sticky ball dirty trick. I wonder if he survived that one. Well, a couple of theirs didn't. I think I heard a mine explode off camera. And Dementia Scythe also takes one for the team. 3rd and a bit more than the quarterback would like. He's got some serious yardage to make up for here. He laterals it off to Pennis. Man, ouch. Well, that play was deader than my Aunt Betty.
How is your Aunt Betty?
She's doing good, living life in the Hollywood Hills.
4th and 20, they're gonna send it out deep. And Slippin' Speedster is ready there at the 30. Snaking it all the way up to 43 within the evil zone. Turn of a quarter, we have switched sides, so now it is the creep zone. 1st and 10. Got plenty to go, gentlemen. Let's make this work. Patrick Mahomes looking for a target, sends it mildly deep, but he can't get that height and sinks into the quicksand.
And he's going to be digging that sand out of his teeth for a good long while, too. Probably going to spend all quarter doing that.
Snap goes the ball as Tarek McKillen avoids that landmine with all his guts. Whew, that was looking dicey. Oh, God!
You had to open your big canine mouth.
2nd and 8 with couple less offense members than before, and Maine Bradbury picks it off from Patrick Mahomes. History seems to be repeating itself, doesn't it?
I'd say. All right, the ball is now in control. Okay, slipped out of existence for a second there. What'd I miss?
You were just talking about your Aunt Betty.
Why aren't you Oh, because I'm dead, technically. Right. Okay, time travel's a weird thing, but that last play was absolutely killed by that rewind. So now we're back in the ball carrier. Oh, God! Well, even with that Beast Boost injection, that murder ball is definitely taking care of them. And Marquis Vold smashes him into the ground head first, causing more than just a concussion. He's blown apart. And Patrick Mahomes, despite losing the ball on that play, I believe, is taunting the enemy as they mourn their dead and injured. So, the ball is still in control of the Carcass City Creeps despite that hell of a chaotic play, and now they must punt from the midfield. Sending it out to about the 20. It slams on the ground, walks near the end zone, and Tyrant Eagle's got to get it away as soon as he can. He's at the 20, 25, smacks off a couple of defenders, walks away from one, and tries to get through the quicksand. The ref's just kind of standing there. Oh, sorry about that, ref. And he could go all the way. The 20, the 15, the 10, the 5, and touchdown. Eagles on the return.
That is what I call good sportsmanship. That's called dedication to the game. That's called putting it all on the line, no matter the risks, no matter the giant worms ready to kill you, and no matter the minefields that have definitely killed more people than, well, I'd say the Mafia, but I think they've killed many more people than that.
They seriously don't make football fields like this in Gehenna. Up goes the ball through the uprights, and a lucky Scarizona, a lucky Cardinal Sins fan is going to take that home as his Mayhem Bowl trophy. Meanwhile, the Evils are set to take this one. Who'd have guessed, right? Slippin' Speedster picks up the burn and unfortunately can't make history happen on his own team. And we lose another guard on the Creeps. Those guards are really kind of the linchpin of the Creeps' defense when it comes to pushing the ball downfield. You see how big they are?
Yeah, I gotta admit. Whoa, do you hear something?
Whoa! And some ethereal interference causes the ball to be fumbled. And it is the Evil's ball once again, proving that they are truly the team to beat.
From the 40 line, this should be an easy drive, but you never know with Wallen Hurts. Murder Ball is sent out, ready to pierce through anybody in its path. Making it an easy first down, and damn it, why do all the good lucky tropes have to go first? Custom Bleed, your name will be on my list.
Don't tell me you've opened up a foundation to resurrect dead lycanthropes. And that's the first timeout called under 2 minutes. The game of strategy has begun. And it looks like we had I don't remember what that would be. I'd have to look up my 30 tricks cheat sheet. But the hurry-up offense is called by the Philadelphia Evils. Waylon Hurts looking for a deep shot, and it gets deflected. That's fine and dandy because that poor defender had to avoid that worm just bursting out of the ground. 3rd and 10. This is the make-or-break play as 20 seconds are left on this clock, and they decide to take the field goal and say, we need the points more than we need any clout. They've definitely proven that here today. We got 16 seconds left on the clock. The Creeps are picking up the ball, and they're going to have to make this count or go down quickly. And with 4 seconds left on the clock, we got time for one more play. We want to remind you people that there is going to be no ads during this. You will not see your favorite celebrities come out and say, hey, you should buy my product. Unfortunately, no, and we've already exhausted our advertisements for this segment. And so at halftime, we take you back to the lockers where I'm sure all of our heroes are going to be waiting for us there with open arms and stuff to sell.
No halftime show this time around, people. We'll be right back.
It's quarter 3 of the Mayhem Bowl, and it's a stunning landslide victory so far for the Evils. All right, 5 minutes on the clock. A punt goes out to the Creeps as they are the losing team at the moment. And we are set to begin the second half. Dirty Tricks are recharged. Everybody's well rested and injured people have come off the bench. This is now an even game.
When has it ever been evil with the Philadelphia Evils? They've always had some dirty trick up their sleeve, even if they have no dirty tricks to use. You saw how they killed the 40 Nightmares defensive line.
Hey, speaking of dirty tricks, look at that murder ball fly through the defense. First down. And Patrick Mahomes taking the opportunity to rub it in a bit. 2 more defenders down for the count, and then some. First and 10, we are just a shy past the midpoint. And Tarek McKillen runs it straight ahead. Speed boosted. Warp speed, warp factor 20. He is in the end zone and scoring the first touchdown for the Creeps.
And Patrick Mahomes, unfortunately, is left in the dust and then some.
Aha, you didn't like him either.
Maybe a little bit.
With their star quarterback out of the game, the Creeps are definitely going to have to make up the lost points as they pick up a nice 2-point conversion here.
Why does it feel like the Evils let them have it as a way to taunt them?
I mean, that is in the Evils playbook. Let them have the hope and then take it away from them. Snuff it out like the villains they are, I say. Well, with Patrick Mahomes out of the game, it's anybody's guess to see how this was going to go. He was nursing a leg injury before. Now he ain't got nothing to worry about. As Tyre Ingle looks to make history repeat itself and ends up only going up to the 33. Excuse me a moment. It's first and 10. About less than 4 minutes. And the Creeps get a pick. With his new quarterback that's a little more than inexperienced, the Legarius Speed easily picks up that interception and walks it. Oh, God, into the end zone as we get a nice splash of gore off camera. That was an amazing display. However, we have lost a lot of Creeps on that one. Oh, God. But looks like the Evils are starting to have their own hurts. Only 2 guards left before they have to forfeit.
And here's the easy chip shots. You got any ads for this one?
Let's see. Brief advertisement for the game coming up after this. Once this game finishes up, we are going to have a little bit of a grudge match.
A grudge match, you say?
Yeah, between you and me, Gnarly.
Alright. I'll stay on overtime.
Good man. Good man. Anyway, back to the game. We are 15-17. It's now within reach as the Evils start to run the ball. With Vile Slanders getting slammed down without a single inch. Gnarl, would you mind not blowing out your nose in front of the microphone? You can pick it up pretty easy.
Sorry. Waylon Hurts walking it back, looking for an opportunity. He sends it down as Vile Slanders hits the ground. Oof, that could have been worse. But they made yardage. That's what matters.
First and 10, I believe we are at, yes sir, we are at the midpoint. But the Legarius Speed with another pick. Knocks one defender off. And the quarterback. And another picks him up and slams him down on the ground saying, I want my ball back, man.
That new quarterback isn't working out for him.
What new quarterback? That's still Waylon Hurts.
All right, well, it's the Creeps' ball again. Jeez, they're really good in getting those safeties to work.
But their run game seems to be less than desirable. 2nd and 11. They lost about a yard, but they can make it up with a good pass play here. Chad Pennywise steps back, looks to throw it deep. Sends it slowly away for an incomplete pass thanks to a advantageous worm. Ravage Belch is now in the belly of a worm. Who mic'd that one up? Disgusting. 3rd and 11. It's the make or break play as Pennywise walks into the clutches of a defender. Oof. That QB sack's gotta hurt more than his entire career. All right, with 4th and 24 and well past the midpoint, they're going to have to punt it.
And up goes the ball into the grasp of Tyrant Eagle. Looking to make ends meet. Oof, that looked like it hurt.
Whew, just shy of a landmine there too. 1st and 10, we're in the evil zone. Hand it off. And looking to get some boost. Man, I really need to have a cheat sheet out, don't I?
Looks like you do. Why don't you get out your fancy phone there? Oh my God, Swatkins might... Oh yeah, he goes up in a bit of oil.
And with that, the ball returns to the... Oh, for God's sakes, would you just knock it off? You're not a real ref at all, are you?
No, he is. He's just got his pockets lined with cotton. Ooh, and there he goes up in a cloud of calcium.
Hey, that's my line.
You didn't copyright it, and I only said it out of homage.
Oh, thank you, I think. Snap goes the ball. He sends it out deep, and at the end of this 3rd quarter, it's anybody's game as the Evils still maintain control of the ball. If they can manage to score one more touchdown, they'll be out of reach for the Creeps, and this game will be theirs. All right, Val Sanders moving it up the field. They managed to make 3rd and 3. And I'll stop looking at my phone now.
Yeah, you kind of missed, like, I don't know, 80% of the game there. 80% of the reason why you're here to begin with.
Yeah. 3rd and 3. Here comes the Evils. Oh, look, they're going to throw it wide and score. Touchdown. Oh, my God.
That's another lycanthrope gone. Oh, Fermanity?
Okay, that just sounds wrong. Don't say that again, please.
Zach Rascal, no longer with us.
And with that, they may have just cinched the game right then and there. Not gonna lie, things ain't looking good.
Waylon Hurts holds it for the kicker, and it is good. 15-24. The Creeps have to make this work in under 4 minutes.
Not exactly what I would call good odds. But then again, I ain't been to Lost Wages in a while.
Sippin' Speedster takes a demonic elbow to the face. That is, if that is his face.
Starting at the 34 line is about average. What would you say they have to do here?
Oh, you know, survive that.
Which they do! Offensive recovery from that horrible act of God. If there is a God.
And with that, they lose their best running back.
It's anyone's guess as to how they're going to come back from this. That's a roid rage, I believe. Oh, God. And we lose another player on the field. One of the creeps this time. Berserk, that's what that is.
You really... You know, the fact that you've never played in the league shows me that you're great to be a play-by-play commentator.
What, because I actually pay attention to the game and you just mull about how you used to be great back in the day?
You don't have to be so personal.
Chad Pennywise picks it up. Sends it home to Chud Nemesis. In all caps, too. His mother was smart. Oh, that's another quarterback dead for the creeps. They're starting to run out of people who know their playbook. 1st and 10. Wait, is that an orc as a QB? Man, that's called being desperate right there.
What's wrong with orcs? They're intelligent when it counts.
Don't you mean where?
Well, I'm not exactly intelligent myself, so I couldn't answer you that.
Well, at least he's running it down, and he's a guy who knows how to take care of business himself. Well done. Avoiding that worm and everything makes a 1st down out of a QB run. All right, it's a 2-minute warning, and the timeouts are about to start getting used up. Mine is broken. Taking it to the end zone himself. I was asking you, where's the brains on this guy? And I think they're all over the field now. Oh, God. Unnecessary manslaughter on the Philadelphia Eagles basically means the creeps get to knock on heaven's door and an opportunity to take this one back. Maybe even into overtime. So, they get a touchdown. They get a 2-point conversion. Where does that put them?
That would put them at 22. They're still trailing behind the Philadelphia Eagles. However, with a decent creeps pick, maybe they could send this one home.
I don't know about that as the quarterback goes down with a sack by a superhuman. Third and 12 as the first timeout gets used by the creeps. It's time to start beating the clock at its own game. Hurry up offense called by the creeps. All players are called for the line of scrimmage until they call a penalty or just flat out touchdown. Beautiful display by our lovely Xenomorph friends, Cuckoo Synth Gooster. And with that, they're probably going to go for it, right? No, they're going to go for the chip shot, which will put them 2 behind instead of 1. At 1:37, there isn't much time to work with now, is there?
No, I'd say this game belongs to the Evils, but with a point gap like that, you never know. We might have an easy pick here at the moment.
That's a proper punt, too. They're not going to go for the offsides chance. They're not that desperate, it seems.
Which is weird because you'd think at this stage in the game, with 2 minutes left on the clock, they have no time to waste. They should have just offsides punted and then take with what they're given. But no, they're going to go for a pick here. I could see that zone play as Waylon Hurts gets sucked.
2nd and 15 is not good for the Eagles. The further they get pushed back, the further in the creeps start. But they have to make a 4th down conversion or get a pick at this point.
Timeout called by the creeps defense. Now they're looking to make time work for them.
29-yard. 2nd and 15. Waylon Hurts walks far away as they smack him down with his own ball and probably smack him in the balls in the process. Ouch. That's the second sack in a row. Waylon Hurts must be hurting by now.
That was lame.
3rd and 22, a.k.a. third and never gonna happen, amigo. Vile slander! Getting pushed all the way to 30. Their guards are not doing their job, and they're probably gonna get fired after this if they don't get killed first. 50 seconds on the clock. The punter comes out, tries to get it as far away from their end zone as possible. And Slippin' Speedster goes through the quicksand, knocks off one defender, and gets spiked by that armor plating wannabe. 25 seconds, no timeouts. It's the 2-minute drill, people. Start your engines, because this ship ain't stopping anytime soon. Coco Synth Ghost Turn gets lifted up, shoved on the ground, and at 8 seconds, we are looking at a tied game, people. No! No, you idiots! You threw them all away! You threw the game away! And now the Evils are victorious! Wait, what am I saying? The Evils are victorious! Hell yeah!
That's the outcome you wanted? You wanted the villains to win?
Ain't that the funner? Ain't that the more fun route?
I mean, you do got a point there.
The Evils are victorious here at the... Victorious here at the Mayhem Bowl! Both through body count and through pure aggression, the Evils have cinched it out over the Carcass City Creeps.
Final score, 22-24. The Philadelphia Evils ruin the Carcass City Creeps.
And now the Creeps have to go back. Waylon, once Mahomes gets back from the dead, he's gonna wish he stayed dead after Hate Ranch gets to him.
Thank you for joining us for this special presentation of the MFO. We are going to continue right after we set up a new game, of which I'm not sure what it is. Back to you, Ricky.
All right, folks, we're going to take one more quick break, and then we are back to it. All right, now, you can open our eyes.
Wait, why do I smell something familiar? We're in Nashville! Welcome to Newsom Stadium, home of the Nashville Lycans! My favorite team in the league, my hometown, my homeboys! And is that...
You're damn right it is. It's the Lost Wages Invaders against the Nashville Lycans, baby. We are gonna see some skulls fly, some teeth get broken, and I challenge you, Gnarl Glowtooth, to a no take-backsies bet on this game. 100 smackaroos on the line for either of us. What do you say?
Any day, any week, I will side with the Lycans on any bet. You're on, Ricky!
And the Nashville Lycans take the first snap.
Itchy Howler runs down the field, 30, the 40. A good return.
And the Skeletons from Lost Wages are not to be outdone. Now, in terms of the power level people, the Lycans are favored, but let's see if they can do this without their star quarterback.
No! Damn you, Ricky!
Hey, I didn't do anything. This is gonna be fun.
Diane Ramakill going down for the count. That's one more name to the list. Oh, I'm gonna be in debt, ain't I?
If you started a foundation to fund the resurrection of lycanthropes, yes, you're gonna be deep in debt.
Well then how about a roid rage?
Damn it, all the hell. The boys from Lost Wages can't even begin to penetrate that wall of fur that is Derek Frenzy.
And that's a touchdown for the Lycans. Listen to those crowd roar.
I'm gonna be hearing a lot of that, ain't I?
You're damn right you are.
Yeah, keep money to yourself, boys. I'm sure the Lycans can hear it. Now, what's the deal with this field goal here?
Oh, well, you know, we're a bit high on the water table, so we do deal with a bit of wind trouble.
In the first 40 seconds of this game, the Nashville Lycans have managed to score big time. And Bled Ignatz, the name I've been wanting to say for so long, sends it up the field for 36.
That's only 2 less, not shabby.
You have to forgive the background, ladies and gentlemen. Our AV guys are kind of bored of this game at this point. Josh Jacobs getting spiked at the 13. 4 minutes left. I'm going to be counting every second of this because I'm loving it.
Well, seeing as we've got a new game on our hands, why don't you go ahead and break out that ad sheet for us?
Yes, sir. I will as soon as we got something to report on. At the 34 line, the Lost Wages Invaders are getting ready to send something out. Barbaric Scar trying to get rid of it quick as a Berserker comes up and Devlin Wired snaps it out of the air for an interception.
The ball is in the Lycans' grasp.
I gotta say, these two teams have got one thing in common.
What's that?
Commonality in races. Most of my boys over there are skeletons, save for that lovely devil being and that lovely robot. And you boys got all werewolves. That's something else, man. That takes a lot of skill to hire that many of the same people.
It's more like a racial thing. More like this is kind of our. Okay, we may or may not have been the site of a Chernobyl light.
I thought that was in Ohio.
Oh my God!
Well, at the cost of ruined vermin, we have the ball again. That was a nice interception, though. Great way to go out, if I had to say so myself. Lost Wages has the ball, and we start at the 27 line. Snap goes the ball. Josh Jacobs tries to push it in, but that wall of fur and tooth just ain't going to let him have it.
2nd and 7. Defense!
Barbaric Scar steps back from the pack, tosses it deep as Baron Baller picks it up easy, going to the 35 and gets knocked down by a couple of fur balls.
Hey, I heard that. That joke doesn't really work here, does it?
Nah, not really.
1st and 10. They got to make up for this. They're probably going to have to play a run play here.
Josh Jacobs walking through the mutant traps there and makes an easy first down.
I wouldn't call it that easy.
Was that a twang I heard?
No.
This is Nashville, buddy. You Tennessee lycanthropes or something else trying to hide your accent. Me, I just don't have one.
Really?
It sneaks out every now and again, sure. Shotguns it into the middle as Baron Baller gets a couple of lycanthropes piled on him. And that amazing hit was brought to you by Mega Mechanics, best spacecraft service this side of the galaxy. Thank you once again, my friend, for helping me host that one game up in your stratosphere. Excuse me, fellas. 4th and 4, the Las Vegas Invaders have made it this far, so they can go for a field goal here and at least put some points on the board for themselves. Or so you'd think.
Foreigners always lose to that one.
What are you talking about, foreigners? We live in the same goddamn union.
You forgot where you are?
Okay, fair enough.
Derek Frenzy gets spiked right before he can make a single yard. He even loses one. And maybe a claw on that one, too. Ouch. 17 seconds left on the clock. We can just run this down and call it our game.
It's only the first quarter, Gnarl. You don't need to rub it in their face.
Bollock Malice sends it up deep. You idiots. Sharpen those claws, but don't let them get too long, otherwise you can't grip the ball.
And it's 3rd and 11. Derek Frenzy takes one bony elbow after another and gets slammed down arm drag style. 4th and 9 this early? You gotta tell me these Nashville Lycans are doing much more than this.
You'll see. Come next time we hold the ball, you'll see.
Blending Nats picks up the ball around the 30 and brings it past the 50. Lycanthropes are looking hungry for that bone. Oof. That's got to be a concussion. Nope, they're not moving him off the field. All right, it looks fine then. Barbaric Scar looks wide, looks deep, and Dante Adscams, the robot, is ready to receive. Some say he was programmed at birth. I'd say he probably grew into it through progressive programming. And that amazing throw was brought to you by Gehenna Vacations. Come on down for a fun in the sun and gunfights after midnight. It's 1st and 10. We are knocking on the Lycan's door.
And I'm not happy about it.
Josh Jacobs gets a quick lateral and pushes through one lycanthrope after another, bringing it into 5.
When are you going to understand that we have feral instincts? We know when a rush is coming, and we know how to defend against it.
Well, let's see if they make smart on this, because this looks like a bit of a wider play. Ha! No, it's just the special. One buzzsaw through singed fur. Doesn't matter to us none.
You brought him into the end zone, you idiots!
Josh Jacobs pushes through claw, tooth, and fur with his own claw, the buzzsaw. Touchdown, Invaders! And that puts him on the board over the lycanthropes.
All right, you get that one just because I made fun of you last time.
Thank you, my friend. Let's get back to the game. And this upright shot. Let's see. Let's hold on to that ad just for a second. We haven't really earned it yet.
You've earned my respect. You actually tied with us. All right, Bones. I think we have a fair game going on our hands.
Oh God, I hope not. That would be boring as hell.
Ichihara brings up to the 50 and gets thrown down on the field.
50? What the hell are you looking at? That's a 30.
Okay, maybe I might be a little short-sighted. Laterals the ball to Derek Frenzy as he runs it down the left for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6. Something very tight looking here. Derek Frenzy. There's a lot of run plays this time around, but it looks like he doesn't have the brain power to go the right way. We're back at the 11 now. Are you just kind of just letting me do my thing?
Hey, they're your team. They're on the offense. I think I deserve a little break.
2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. Gentlemen, you have to hustle up now or start using those timeouts. 3rd and 11. Snap goes the ball as Malik Manis looks deep. Sends it through the air and almost gets picked off.
Yeah, I'd say that if there's anything those bones are good for, it's deflection.
4th and 11. They're going for it, baby. Ooh. Damn. Well played, Bones. Well played.
Hey, why are you calling me by my last name now? Am I supposed to call you Glowtooth because we're not friends anymore?
We're rivals right now. This is a serious game where my team and your team are pitted against each other. I don't see any friendship in this, do you?
All right, Glowtooth. Watch my boy score another touchdown on your home turf. The look on your face is priceless. I should pull out my phone now and take a picture of it. All right, 2nd and 10 with a lovely detonated ball at the very latest. Scarlet Slipman is about to get sacked, so he sends out a murder ball. But I think he sent it offsides to stop the clock for just a second. No? You gotta love how... Oh my god, no! Dante Ad Scams is going down, which means that we have another ad just for you right here. Advertisement time. It is from Monsatan Industries. As Ad Scams dies out, we want to remind you that Monsatan Industries round out will ensure that your front yard stays green, one insect genocide at a time. And with an awkward angle and an awkward goalpost, the Las Vegas Invaders set up to make a field goal. It's good for 3.
Well, we're back in control of the ball now, so I think we got a glimmer of hope.
Let's see where you start.
He's at the 30. 40 line.
No, that's still a 35 line, you dolt.
Oh, each line is 5.
You've been in the league for how long and you haven't been able to track the yard counters?
Well, you know, when you're in the thick of it, you don't really think about it. Speaking of in the thick of it, ooh, that running back looks a bit injured.
I think he might have gotten some bone spurs, and I don't mean from him.
Timeout call by the Nashville Lycans. The chess game begins now. And it's time to beat the clock. 50 seconds, 2nd and 6. It's another run play, and he was wide open. But he just was shy of the first down line.
The Las Vegas Invaders know how to defend, especially against a bunch of timeout squealing. Okay, I see that glint in your eye. You don't want me to finish that sentence.
Don't you dare. Ha! First down. Look at that. And a couple extra on top. Just how I like my burgers. Last timeout call by the Nashville Lycans. It's now all up to them and the clock. And they start their 2-minute drill, which means all plays are called from the line of scrimmage. Ventral Killiard walking with a bunch of skeletons training behind him. Oh, that doesn't look good. I think his paw might be sprained.
10 seconds on the clock, and they stop the ball by tossing it offsides. Now, I will remind you people, when you have no timeouts, you are free to throw the ball offsides or make an incomplete pass. But at this point, they'll take the field goal at the home. Let's see if they have the home field advantage. It's good. Tying it up 10-10 at halftime.
We'll bring you right back after this ad from Lacey's. If your clothes aren't trying to strangle you, you need to pay us a visit and pay the credit card debt you owe us.
Welcome back to the second half of this Mayhem Bowl game extravaganza. Sorry. And Dante Adscams comes back from, I believe, injury. Just a couple of Titan bolts and he's all good and ready to go as the Invaders are going to receive the ball this half. And that game starting punt brought to you by Hate Ranch. Like a good neighbor, Hate Ranch doesn't care.
And we're starting the ball at the 36 line, which is about average. About average.
You calling my team about average?
Well, they're about equal in my power level, so in my team's power level, so if I call them average, I call the Lycanthropes average. I'm calling them above average, and I'm calling my Lycanthropes legends waiting to be written.
Well said. I gotta give you credit on that one, well said. 2nd and 12. A little extra on the top, never hurt. Guard Slipman leans back, looks far, and Josh Jacobs kind of running a run play in that pass play. Shotgunned down the middle and didn't make up much, but they have a gain of 5.
Snap goes the ball, and a frenzied rage. The Lycanthropes snap the ball out of the air and snap a couple bones. Ah, that's my boys. That's my boys.
What a daring feat. I wonder if that gets him up. No!
Josh Jacobs goes down for the count, and we lose Spike Wolf and the Enforcer. A couple of muscle heads. No, doesn't hurt.
Well, the ball is back in the Nashville Lycans' hands. Let's see how long their claws can keep it there.
Ooh. Derek Frenzy goes down 1 yard down. Starting at the 43, we're a 2nd and 11. At least we're in the Invaders zone.
Snap goes the ball. Malik Malice walks it back and gets sacked for his troubles.
Well, damn. We're still tied 10-10. There's no need to be smug, Ricky.
Third and friggin' forever. How are you going to come back from this, Gnarl?
I'm not coming back from it. My team is. And my team I have great faith in. Just look at that progress. 4th and 6.
Well, they can't go for it from here, and they can't make a field goal either.
Ah, you have little faith. We'll get it back. We always get it back.
4th and 6, punting out to the Lost Wages Invaders. And instead of realistically punting the ball, they decide to make a short punt, not giving them much feet. Starting at the 19 line, this is looking a bit grim for the opening, but they send out a murder ball to eliminate the defense. Brandon Skoldum gets it past the halfway point, and a Lycanthrope puts him down at the 47. We're in the Nashville zone, baby. What kind of... No, put that phone down. How much did you wire him?
More than enough.
You son of a... All right. You want to play dirty? Let's play dirty, amigo. Say goodbye to your ref. Say goodbye to your friggin' Mayhem Bowl trophy. This game belongs to me and the Lost Wages Invaders. I tell you what.
Your accent showing.
I don't care if my accent shows, amigo. You're going down.
1st and 24, we're in safety range, but they managed to make it work. And pick up about, gain of 6. Not bad, not bad.
Boys, hustle it up. Make this work. Move the chains, whatever you gotta do. Brandon Skoldum. Damn. All right. It's 3rd and 12. This is the make or break run. Come on, boys. You can do this. Death Night Slayer coming out for his first time as a QB. Sends it deep to Brandon Skolman, and the drive is still alive, baby. This drive is still alive. 20 seconds left on the clock. Boys, you got to make this time count now. So much for that.
Gets an easy clothesline. I could have done that in my sleep. 2nd and 7, and that's the end of the 3rd quarter. Welcome to the 4th quarter now. It is gut check time, people. We have 5 minutes to midnight. And it's anybody's guess how this is going to go.
And I guess because I'm losing technically... Oh, no, actually, I'm kind of winning at this point. So you get to read this. My God! Gunther, no! How did you rig the ball from up here?
I didn't. That was on them. Anyway, all right, I'll take this one. This latest explosion was brought to you by Grim Blitzrow. I bought this ad space just to tell you to say... There's a lot scratched out here. He made a bunch of passes on this.
Yeah, he likes to choose his words very carefully, it seems.
Anyway, let me try again. This ad space was bought by Grim Blitzrow. I bought this ad space just to say you suck at your job. And stop trying to steal mine. Also, Brick says hello.
There you go. That's the cold reader I know and love.
You saying you love me?
I'm saying you're a friend, you're a pal, and you know what? You're a cool individual. But can I say I love you? No.
Damn. I don't know whether to take that as a compliment or that's cold.
It's all fair in love and war, and this sure as shit is war, amigo. Punt goes out, and it's good. We're in the game, baby.
All right. Time to hurry up that offense, kill them while they're down, and make them pay for it. Nashville Lycans have the ball. Itchy Holler sends it down the field, pushing it up the gut, snacking off one scout after another until he goes down on the 35.
And we lose the coverback hate mobs. Damn it. Starting to run out of skeletons.
How? I can barely tell. They all look the same to me.
You know what? Normally I would call that insensitive, but it's kind of on them for all wearing white skin.
Wait, you're telling me that's not paint?
Don't question it. It's not smart to question it.
2nd and 10. Nashville Lycans got to make this work. Lateral it off to Derek Frenzy as he tries to push it off sides, and it's a fumble to the outside, which means it's still the Lycans' ball.
They're holding on to it, I gotta admit.
3rd and 5 means they gotta push this now or never. Malik Malice looking deep, and he gets sacked. Dear God.
That's a lot of blood on the field. That one must have hurt. And it's by Denzel Scary Man. Yeah, that guy's got spikes on his spikes. He's a real nasty individual. And that amazing sack was brought to you by E-Mobile. Whatever you're paying for your phone service, it's not enough.
4th and 13. Time to get this away from us, and quick.
And unfortunately, nobody was there to exactly receive that lovely bit of C4 you decided to punt out.
I'll admit, that wasn't the best of my calls.
Wait a minute. Are you playing offensive strategy here? While in the middle of the You are, aren't you?
I might be making calls through a headset, yes.
So that's why you're so silent whenever the invaders have the ball. All right. Well, you best tell them to just pack it up and go home now, because this ball is ours and we're not letting go of it anytime soon. With the 2-minute warning, it's all downhill from here, baby. That $100 is mine.
So you say, as Death Night Slayer gets absolutely sacked.
Yeah, whatever, you overgrown mutt.
That's the first timeout taken by the Nashville Lycans. We're ready to receive that ball. Just throw it to some dumbass. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's the chainsaw special from Lost Wages. Not as effective as it was back in the day, it seems. Brandon Scoldum narrowly avoiding death there as we take our second timeout by the Nashville Lycans.
Fourth and 10. Time to send it through the uprights. Oh no, and it's good.
You gotta score a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. How is this any way your comeback story?
All right, run, Itchy Howler, run! Send it all the way to the end zone. You have my blessing. Oh, he's not getting invited to my next hootenanny.
And that lovely smack against the burn receiver was brought to you by Beats by Dread. With bass boosting technology this good, who needs treble? And we just happened to miss a lovely attempted homicide on the quarterback. You boys should have made it count, but at least you put the quarterback on the sidelines for the rest of this game.
Damn it, damn it, damn it!
First and 10, and here comes the Beast Boost injection dirty trick. This is going to ensure that he walks it through every defender known to man. And everybody who tries to stop him is going to get a painful... No. Stop him. Stop him. Somebody.
Touchdown, Nashville Lycans. What were you saying about a comeback story? I think it's about to be written.
Overtime has been legendarily the Lost Wages Invaders' crux. Let's see if they go for it. Yeah, they're going for it.
Down the gut! We have a tied game with 38 seconds left on the clock.
You gotta be freaking... No, you know what? Guys, break it out. You gotta be kidding me! Ah! Alright, Gnarl. You and the Lycans have my respect.
Like I needed it, buddy boy. Like I needed it.
Letting Nats, you better run that ball all the way down and show him how it's done, man. Well, he takes a couple defenders down with him at the 46 line. We're at midpoint. We have a chance here. And plenty of timeouts to use up. This last drive, hopefully for the day, is brought to you by... Let's see here. Nothing much to read here. Let's just say it's brought to you by the lovely people behind the MFL. If you didn't see the coverage of the Mutant Football League's official channel, they showed off their Mayhem Bowl predictions as well as some footage of MFL 2. Definitely worth a look as we head into overtime.
Lycans have a chance. This is where the Lost Wages Invaders have their weakest point. It's game day here in Nashville, Tennessee. Everybody's on their feet. Nobody's sitting down for this. And all we need is one touchdown.
Yes, I'd like to remind you, everybody at home, that all you need is one touchdown or field goal. If you get a field goal, you have to hand it off to the other team and give them a chance to score. There's no clock to worry about, no timeouts to use, and a whole lot of field to beat feet on. And I see a familiar face in the crowd. Welcome to the last minute of this game. 2nd and 12. The Nashville Lycans are looking to make ends meet as they shove it down the invaders' throats.
Boys, you better make me proud on this one. We got a little bit of yardage to go. We can't let those skeletons have it. Push, push, push. 3rd and 6. Malik sends it out before he gets sacked. and the drive lives on. First and 10. We got a new set of downs. We can make some good with this. Helada ring it off and loses a couple yards. Oof. And maybe a couple of brain cells there too. That hit looked bad.
Second and 12. Snap goes the ball again with the lateral run play. You guys really need to get more inventive.
What can I say? At this point in the game, it's all instinct. Third and 13. Make or break time, boys. Let's show them how it's done. Make some sweet country music as they bring it in for a first down.
Boys, boys, boys! Pick up some zone play tips from them. They had so many picks on you during this game, you gotta finish them off. Hot sauce of skills. Slammed into the ground. Oh my God, they're just pushing. They can't stop, can they?
Goalless chest cut, looking for a target. Sends it out. Oof, never mind, that's an incomplete pass. No yardage gain on there, but we only got 6 to go. We can do this.
Famous last words, Custer.
Oh my God, no. No, I don't want to be the jinxer. Not in my hometown. Do it. Yeah!
Fellas, it's like trying to hit a fly. You can do this. You ain't got brain dead. Oh God, they are deadheads. Never mind. Okay, we might lose this one.
Like you said, overtime is the crux of the invaders' weakness.
And the skeleton is signaling to everybody to make it loud. Doesn't he know he's not on home turf at the moment? Second and 8. Malik looks to throw it into the end zone. And a friggin' Lycan is wide open. No? Maybe throw off your headphone before you do that.
You got it.
We win! Thank you. This has been Ricky T. Bones.
And no Glowtooth. A victorious no Glowtooth. Let's hear it from the MVPs themselves.
You never cease to amaze me, buddy. $100 on the line. Hometown advantage. You and your team managed to cinch this.
Final score. Lost Wages 18, Nashville 24. The Lycans take it at home for the homestead. I gotta say, Ricky, this was a nice little bit of surprise you gave me. I appreciate it.
You're welcome, buddy. Here's your 100.
Thank you. All right, everybody. We are signing off for the night. Thank you for joining us here. We will see you probably never, as we don't know when the next MFL event will be. Hopefully you enjoy your Super Bowl Sunday tomorrow. This is Gnarl Glowtooth
and Ricky T. Bones signing off. Good night, everybody.